Everything's progressing with Bella as far as holding objects, getting her to retrieve. She's still not going for it, and we're working on that. We need to increase drive so that she'll go for the object. One of the toughest things when you're teaching a dog to retrieve or do holds is to get the dog to open its mouth for the object. But once the dog starts doing that, everything gets a lot easier on it, on many different levels. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if you teach your dog to do hold and they start doing hold and retrieving, they get better at other things too, because they're resistant to do this. You're controlling the dog's mouth. So once you control the dog's mouth, it gets easier with all the commands. Do you understand? It just gets easier. So it's important that she starts opening her mouth, and she's gonna do it. Now, to use pressure to get the dog to open its mouth and teach it that it's a game, you can do it one of two ways. Now you can use an e-collar real low, right? And when you use your toe, I use my toe, and I press one of the stimulation buttons on like 1, 2, or 3, something really low, way lower than a human can feel it, and I press it so that when I say hold, this is out in front of her, right? And then once she puts it in her mouth, I stop stimulating. It's tap, tap, tap until she's holding it, right? Drop. But I'm not doing that with her. I could do that with her, but what I'm doing is I'm using another form of pressure, which a lot of dog trainers use it, and I don't really like the way that they use it, and that's the ear pinch method, because they actually do pinch the ear, and they cause this stimuli, this pain stimuli, and it's like a reflex, and the dog opens its mouth. It's like if you pinch somebody, right? If you pinch somebody, you're gonna say, ow! Put the object in the mouth. It's not really necessary. Like if you take your time, you can still use pressure on the ear, meaning it's physical pressure similar to like the e-collar, and then like say it like this. Like if somebody grabs your arm, you can feel it, right? And then when they like go, you can feel that too. Think of it like that. You don't want to use a lot of pressure that causes any type of pain stimulus, but you can create this like on and off annoying effect by just taking the ear and squeezing the ear a little bit, right? Not to cause pain, that's where I think a lot of dog trainers, they go wrong, is that what are you doing? No, sit. So it's like pressure on, pressure up, pressure on, hold, off. See what I'm saying? No pain stimulus. Drop. Let's do this again. Good girl, sit. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze the ear when I say hold, right? No, hold. I stop squeezing when she puts it in her mouth. Drop. You'll see it. It helps the dog learn the game. Like the game is that we're gonna give you pressure, and then we relieve pressure, we release pressure. I think there's something in my barn. No. Hold. Good. Good. You good? Okay, drop. That's good. Sit. Hold. Good. You got it. Hold. Drop. It's good. Good girl. Okay, hold. Yes. Yes. Drop. That's good. That's good. Bella, hold. Yes! Now you can clearly see in this video that she's opening her mouth for the object using the ear pressure method, right? It's not a pinch. It's just a little bit of pressure on, pressure off. She's already tied it together. Bella, hold. See? I no longer have to go up here. Do you see what I'm saying? Drop. Okay, hold. No, hold. See how she opens her mouth for it? We're home free. We're home free. Good girl. Drop. You are good, dude. Do it one more time. Do it one more time. Pretty for the camera. Ready? Okay, hold. See, she's opening her mouth. Drop. You can use the e-collar, and like I said, like the method that I said, like you can press the button with your toe. It'd be the same thing. Just don't do it high up. Just do it real low so that it's sort of floating in the background. If you do it if you do it real high up, you'll shut the dog down, and the dog won't want to do anything for you. What are you doing? Oh, it isn't a cat. It's that groundhog. Don't worry about the groundhog, dude. I don't have a groundhog problem because I like them. There's some that live in here, and there's some that live under my porch. It's a good girl, dude. Very nice. When she starts doing that, like if I hold it out in front of her and I say hold, and she even moves her head an inch for it, that's a retrieve. Remember, a retrieve is just a continuation of hold. Go over there, get the object, put it in your mouth, and bring it back. That's it. So, although she's not going for it yet, we're also working on other stuff that's tied into her doing a retrieve. So, teaching your dog to do a retrieve, it's a series of steps. You first get the dog to hold the object, which he's holding it good. Then you get the dog to go for the object. One of the things that you need to do is make sure that the dog will walk with the object in their mouth, and we're working on that, and it's working out great. You'd be surprised, like the dog will hold the object, right? But as soon as you try and get the dog to walk or move, they start dropping the object. It's fine. That's going to help train the dog. When the dog drops the object, pick the object up and put it back in the dog's mouth. So they drop the object. No, pick it up as quick as you can and get it in the dog's mouth. That's telling the dog that no, it isn't about you just holding it until you don't want to hold it anymore. It's about you holding it. It's an implied stay. Hold it until I give you another command. One thing that I want to point out is it is sunny today, but it's not real hot. If it was real hot, we would not be working on this, but it's only maybe 60, 62 degrees. And we're still, even though it's 62, the dog has to breathe through its mouth. We're not going to work on retrieves real long. If the sun's out and it's above 60, you know, start using some common sense. Don't do retrieves or anything when it's 85. Makes the dog miserable. It does. It makes them miserable. Even if they're wet, that doesn't cool down the dog properly. Your dog can still overheat. So it's real simple. It's real simple. Once you have the dog putting it in its mouth, and they can like go into different positions, like go, hey, where are you going, baby? Hey, sit. And the dog can hold it and go in the down position and go back up into sit or to whoa. Then you could start considering trying to get the dog to move. So just put the dog in the whoa position, put the object in the dog's mouth, and call it to you. The trick is, before the dog drops it, get it, say drop, and get it to drop it into your hand. So watch the dog real carefully. And right when you start doing this, they're gonna drop it. So just get ready to put it back in and be consistent, and you can move past this in just a session or two. It's real simple. Bella, sit. All right, well, she's at sit, not whoa, so I'm just gonna put it in her mouth. Bella, hold. Hold. No, hold. No. Hold. No. Hold. She's being naughty. No. 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 Hold. 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 Here. Drop. Good. Okay, now hold. 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 No, hold. Here. Drop. Like that. If the dog can do it just 2 or 3 feet, then you can do it 4 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet, and now at this point, we can make it about halfway around the yard. But I'm taking it out of Bella's mouth before she gets bored with it or wants to drop it. I'm building on success, and I'm building her up slowly. But while I'm building her up, I'm still pushing her. Like if she can do it 25 feet, next time she does it 26 feet. See what I'm saying? Bella, here. Hold. Hold. Heel. Hold. Good. Hold. Good. Hold. Good girl. Hold. Good girl. Hold. That's good. Hold. Drop. That was awesome. Good job, baby. Hold. You got it. Good girl. That's good. Here. Good girl. Here. Sit. Hold. Drop. It's awesome. You're good. It's a good dog.